there's strength in being unique. You don't have to be like everybody else and do the same things that everybody else is doing. You can be yourself. And the thing about the self is it's not a concrete thing. It's not it's not something you can hold in your hands. Not really. This is a body, but the self is not something that you can hold in your hands. It's not a physical concept, and it's potential. It's potential. There is the potential there. It's part of chaos. The waters of noon, like a black hole, which is a singularity, something that don't nobody know what it really is. But this massive potential energy. And when you create dimensions within dimensions, and you can define that any way you want to. And then you can go back, and then if it's not working for you, you can go back and you can change again and change and constantly reinventing yourself, constantly performing. And there's a lot of talk right now out there about the higher self. You hear that a lot in the spiritual circles. There's a higher self. Now, there's some circles that talk about the higher self, and what they're talking about is what the Golden Dawn referred to as the Holy Guardian Angel, which was based on the concept of the Ka, which is the spiritual self, or the self in African spirituality. We believe that uh, you have your origins in the spirit realm. Your divine self is there in the spirit realm as a divine being, just as just a cosmic God, and this cosmic immortal is what people are referring to really when they say the higher self. It's where your highest ideals evolved from, not the stuff that you learned here on Earth. To because the stuff that you learn here on Earth, it goes back generations, passed down through your DNA from your ancestors. A lot of that stuff was designed to help you survive certain situations, trauma. Some of that trauma you ain't even experiencing anymore, and your body and your mind is still reacting to it, even though it happened like hundreds of years ago to one of your ancestors, and it's not even ever really happened to you, and it's actually causing disruption in your current life. You can heal that, and you can heal everything around you, but you have to work. You can't just work with your body. You have to work with your body. You have to work with your mind. You have to work with your soul. You have to work with the land and all the objects around you, even the words that comes out of your mouth, words that you speak, the words that you think, and influencing the words that everybody else is thinking and speaking, and really heal down on the deepest level of reality, because all of that stuff is potential energy. All of that stuff is part of what you really are and who you really are. And you can be unique, you can be individual, and you can be independent, but that stuff is still going to be there influencing you. So it's best that you become the influencer. You operate as your cosmic God self, your cosmic immortal uh, essence, and really influence every aspect of what you really are. This has been working for me in a way in which I was defined by society as a certain thing, and a lot of people still react to that. Just today going for my walk, I walked by this guy, and him and another guy sitting in the trunk of their car messing around with, I don't know, license plates and stuff. And he seen me, and he jumped up and he closed the door on his car so I couldn't get in there or whatever they was doing. Uh, he kind of judged me based on my appearance and based on what he wants me to, what the role he wants me to play in society, a role that I refuse to play. I'm not going to play that role. I don't have to. You can see me any way you want to. People see me all kinds. Some people see me, they don't see nothing. I ain't amount to nothing, and I don't mean nothing. And other folks see me as closest to the Most High, holy, and all this stuff. And is any of them right? Probably none of them right about who and what I really am. They can't know that. They can't know anything about me. Not really. All they doing is taking symbols that mean something to me and interpreting it through their own filter. And as you interpret that through your filter, you got to pay attention to your filter. Pay attention to it, and then you can manipulate that. And then we teach ways in the House of Dragon Mystic. We teach ways in which we manipulate the symbols that are sitting within the subconscious mind, down in the auto conscious, really the unconscious, deeper than deep. Well, the gators and the gators, that's what I talk about gators. When I talk about that, I'm talking about the subprimordial mind down there, deep and the self. And then you could take that and I've taken that in my own life and I've made myself into who I really want. And I'm constantly changing that. I'm constantly working on that right now as I'm reshaping myself. I shape myself into something and then that something stopped working for me. So I reformed my primordial essence into something else. And I'm constantly reforming, constantly becoming who and what I am on the primordial level, and it's all based on my intent, which I power through the ancient tech that we use here, the House of the Dragon Mystic. Come on down, see what we're about, see what we're doing good things, and we're growing, getting stronger. People that left is coming back. New folks is coming in because they know the House of the Dragon Mystic is the inner conqueror. Shut up.